Again, put another shrimp on the barbie and sit back and get ready for race 2 of the Ultimate Racing League, League 1 guys, here at Mount Panorama in Bathurst, South West Australia. In race 1 we did lose a guy. I've just been on the radio and I've just found out that's Harry Poppins that's had to retire. Apparently halfway around the race he discovered there was a koala bear in the back of his car. He's made a pit stop, but they can't get it out, so unfortunately he's going to be missing for race 2 as well. So very unfortunate, but that's what happens when you're in Australia. Anyway, on to race 2. We'll go down the grid order. These are as they finished in race 1. So as we can see, we've got Bailey in pole position, Smith in second, Woodrow third, Aaron in 4th, Toten 5th, Grasshopper 6th, Toby's in 7th, Wayne G 8th, Thomas is in 9th, 10th is Chuck, 11th is Love Rocket Rods, Ice Chan 12th, and then we've got Brody and Unforgiven 13 and 14 in the 2 Ferraris. So we'll go back up to our race leader and we will get race 2 underway. Remember, rolling start. So if you are near the back, you will be starting right near the corner, but we are away. As Bailey takes us around Hell Corner for the first time, everybody following. Everybody's still there. Up the mountain straight to Griffin's Bend. As Bailey leads everybody up the hill towards the mountain section of the track for the first time in this race. It looks like Aaron is already trying to make a move on Woodrow. Let's just have a quick go on board with Aaron. We've got Toten just behind him, trying to take it easy here through McPhillamy Park into the S's. And then the dip up. Whoa, Aaron, he lost it there last time, I think. Managed to hold on this time though. It's allowed Toten through. Round Forest Elbow onto Conrad Straight. So Aaron will be looking to get his foot down. You can see he's got his teammate Grasshopper behind. Can he make a move on Toten? I think he can. As I say, the GT40 is a lot faster in a straight line. Had a bit of slipstream and there's not a lot you can do about it. So Aaron takes 4th position. Now going to be looking at Woodrow. Toten staying with him though. As we come down to Murray's Corner, the final turn before hitting the main straight across the start finish line to complete lap 1. So we'll go down the packs. Let's have a look. There's a bit of a gap. There's a bit of a gap between three-way battle going on there. I was going to say there's a bit of a gap between Chuck and the others, but let's just have a quick look at this. We've got Chuck, Wayne G and Grasshopper. Oh, Chuck's decided he's going to drift around that corner. Well, that actually looked fantastic, Chuck, but it's cost you a few spaces. Let's just have a go back. I'm not quite sure what he did there. I think he may have got one of his wheels on the grass. Yeah, he did. His left rear just touched the grass, and he's managed to take Grasshopper out, who recovers very quickly. I must say, Grasshopper did a great job there of recovering, but that has put Chuck back a bit. So Chuck in, so let's just go back up and have a look. So Wayne G is in 7th. After that, Grasshopper is in 8th. Chuck in 9th. Love Rocket Rod's 10th. Unforgiven in 11th. He's trying to put the pressure on Love Rocket Rods. Let's hope Alex can have a better race this time round. Thomas in 12th. Ooh, both getting very twitchy through that section. We've got Brody a bit further back in the second Ferrari, and Ice Chan finds himself at the back again. Don't think Ice Chan enjoys this track. So back up to the Cray twins, 1 and 2, as we've seen on so many occasions this season. Bailey and Smith, I'm not sure if there are any team orders. I think Smith will try and get by Bailey if he's given the opportunity. Woodrow's managing to hold on to 3rd, although Aaron now getting in the slipstream. I'm not sure he's going to get close enough to make it. He's had a look, he's had a quick look at the inside, bit of a cheeky look on Woodrow there. Trying to unsettle him, but Woodrow's having none of that. As we go around the cut-in, heading up to Quarry Corner, Aaron still trying to open a bit of a gap up for himself to get through past Woodrow. Woodrow's sticking to his guns, so they go through Skyline. Highest part of the circuit, and they go through the S's towards the Dipper and make their descent. Aaron really pushing hard. I think he's trying to stay with Woodrow, hoping that once he gets onto the Conrad straight, that the sheer power of the GT40 will allow him to pass Woodrow with ease. Here it goes, and not much Woodrow can do about it. So Aaron got that done before they got to the chase. You could just see the 2 Genesis up ahead, so they may be catching up. So that's Woodrow in 4th, Totney's in 5th. He's given himself a bit of a gap now back to Toby. In turn has got a little bit of breathing space before we get to Wayne G, and then we can see Grasshopper and Chuck having another little battle there. Grasshopper just keeping his nose in front as they take Hell's Corner for the 4th time in this race. I'm not sure Chuck is going to be able to make a move on Grasshopper on this straight. Love Rocket Rods and Thomas, they're having a little battle there just behind these 2, so these 4 could be fighting it out through the mountain. Let's just go on board with Chuck as we follow Grasshopper through Quarry Corner. As I say, the Porsche should be very good, very manoeuvrable through these twisty sections, through the S's. Oh, Thomas getting a bit out of sorts, just behind, and he's gone. Let's just go back and have a look what happened to Thomas. He seemed to be getting a bit out of sorts as we enter that section. He hit the barrier. That's obviously unsettled him. And he spun and that is not the best place to spin. Oh, he's almost blocking the road. That's unlucky for Thomas. That's dropped him back to 14th. Ice Chan sneaks through. So let's just go back up. So now we've got Unforgiven and Brody in 11th and 12th, the two Ferraris. Love Rocket Rod's in 10th, trying to catch up to the back of Chuck, who's having his own little fight with Grasshopper. Oh, Grasshopper's on the grass. Now then, can Chuck get this? He's got to go around the long way. That's a good effort side by side round Murray's corner. That is not the easiest corner to do that. But Chuck has got in front. That was a good move from Chuck. So he's in front of Grasshopper. He's just got to try and keep it that way now. Although I think Grasshopper's close enough to make a move. Chuck stands his ground. He's taking the inside line. And manages to keep it. Good defending from Chuck. And Grasshopper not only trying to take Chuck, but he's got Love Rocket Rods all over him as well. As I say, this part of the circuit is not easy to make a pass, but it can force some mistakes. Oh, Grasshopper got very close to the wall. As they go through the S's and enter the dipper, quite a severe drop there and a sharp left-hand turn. Round into Forest Elbow as they hit Conrad Straight. Oh, Grasshopper! He's got himself a bit sideways. I don't think he hit anything. I think it's just a bit of oversteer has pushed him into the barrier. Oh, and that's dropped him all the way down to 12th. He was having a great race there. The two Ferraris have gone by him, so that's knocked him down to 12th. So we're just going to go up through the pack to the leader. So Bailey, as before, Aaron's managed to get himself into second. I'm just going to go back and see if we can see when that was. So Smith currently in second, Geary in third. It was on the Conrad Straights. As I say, that GT40, ooh, a bit of a nudge in there. I don't think Smith was ready to give that place up too quickly, but Aaron's pushed his way through. So a good move from Aaron to get himself into second position. We know Smith isn't going to let him have it though. He's going to fight back. Now can Aaron give himself a bit of a gap between himself and Smith, then he can concentrate on reeling Bailey in. Woodrow finding himself in fourth, like very much he did in the first race for most of it. We'll come back to those three leaders at the minute. Toten having a good race in fifth again. Nice and steady. Toby in sixth, Wayne G seventh. Chuck now in eighth. Love Rocket Rods, Unforgiven, Brody 9, 10 and 11. Grasshopper unfortunately down in 12th after his little spin. And then we've got Ice Chan and Thomas. Well, Thomas must have had a spin as well. It's just I'm not going to keep going back. So unfortunately Thomas finds himself back in 14th. back up to our race leaders. Bailey, Aaron is right on the back of him now. So once again, I think Aaron's going to be relying on the sheer power of the GT40 over the Genesis, with the added help of the slipstream. Aaron tucks right in behind Bailey. Bailey trying to defend. Did well. Aaron couldn't do it this time. As we head down the hill towards Murray Corner, is Aaron going to have a bit of a look? No, he's just content in sitting there. I think he may try and make a move on the mountain straight. He is all over the back of Bailey. Let's go on board with Bailey. You can see in his mirror, which is a strange place to put it, but a good place to put it, right in the centre console there. As Aaron comes up, Aaron has a look at the inside. No, we can't quite get it done there. Oh, sparks coming off of Bailey's car as he just scrapes the wall. Through the gears as we make this climb into the mountain, up to the highest section of the track. Bailey making it look very easy up to now. Now back on to Conrad Straight. This is where Aaron will want to make his move if he can get close enough. Over the crest. Aaron getting closer, a little kink in the road, hard on the brakes, into the chase, this little chicane. Aaron a lot closer now, heading towards Murray Corner. Can Aaron do anything? No, still got to sit there. We'll leave these three for a minute as we go down the order. Let's have a look. Woodrow still in fourth. Still got Toten for company. Just behind in fifth. Wayne Jean sixth. Bit of a gap, as you can see, between Wayne G and Toten. Chuck and Love Rocket Rods 7 and 8. Toby in ninth, not really under any pressure at the minute. And then we've got Grasshopper and Brody. Again, quite a gap then back to Ice Chand, all on his own, having a bit of a lonely race at the minute, is Ice Chand. Thomas 13th, and Alex unfortunately way down in 14th. I can only imagine he's had another bit of an incident that's put him that far back. So Alex really not enjoying that Ferrari, especially around this track. We go back up to our race leaders. As Aaron's still desperately trying to get past Bailey. We've got just about just under 4 minutes to go. Now, is Aaron close enough? He wants to get in the slipstream of Bailey so that Oh, Bailey went a bit wide there, got his wheels on the grass now then. Has that given Aaron the opportunity? They're side by side. Down the mountain straight as they head towards Griffin Bend. It looks like Aaron's got himself in front. He has. Can he keep it there now? Needs to be nice and steady through this mountain section. Because I'm sure if he can get onto Conrad straight, he can open up a bit of a gap. But he's got to get there ahead of Bailey. That's a good clean section for Aaron. So now he can get his foot down. Let's just have a look at the top speed of this GT40. This is without the slipstream, so we're looking 172, 173, so it topped out at about 173. As you can see, he has opened up a little bit of a breathing space to Bailey. I'm sure that was his plan all along, and he'll want to do the same again on the mountain straight. So the battle could be between Bailey and his teammate Smith for second and third. Woodrow just sitting there in fourth, Toten in fifth. I think Toten's made a little bit of ground on Woodrow. I'm not sure it's enough with about a minute, yeah, just over a minute to go. Wayne G in sixth, very lonely for him, all on his own. I'm sure he won't be complaining though. Chuck in seventh, got Love Rocket Rods just behind. Love Rocket Rods not getting close enough to Chuck. We've got Brody in the first of the Ferraris, sitting in ninth. Seems to be having a better time of it than his teammate. Ice Chant in 10th, Toby 11th. Grasshopper 12th. All the guys at the back have all had some sort of spill in this second race, which is why they are where they are. Unforgiven. I think he's just going to run the clock down. I think he's had enough. So, unless he's broke down. So Aaron, using the power of the GT40 on the straights, he made the move on Bailey. It was a good move. Give himself a bit of a gap, and he's going to bring it home for his first win of the day. So that's well done, Aaron in first, Bailey second, Smith third, Woodrow fourth. Good race for Woodrow again. Toten fifth. And we've got quite a gap then. Back to Wayne G in six. Ooh, Chuck deciding to drift around Murray Corner there for the last time. Takes seventh. Love Rocket Rods. Dramatic finish there from Love Rocket Rods in eighth. Brody's going to take ninth. Ice Chan bringing it home for 10th. Grasshopper in the second of the GT40s. Not a great race today for him, the second race, but he's come home at 11th. Thomas will get 12th, and Toby 13th with Unforgiven 14th. So that was race 2. One more race to come. So hopefully you can all join me for that. I shall see you shortly if I press the right buttons. Oh dear, what's going on here? I'm all over the place.